Hey guys, Heather Travar here, your Slovenian citizen diplomat. I just finished working out, so I've got to hydrate. Wow, fresh clean water, there is nothing like it. I mean, really, we can't survive without it. Can you imagine what it must be like for those people in Flint, Michigan? I mean, I just don't understand. Why did the federal government not immediately step in, put all the people in jail who were part of contaminating the water, and immediately correct the situation? It's got to be a constitutional right for us to have drinkable water. Oh no, we don't have that. That's Slovenia I'm thinking about. Slovenia has an amendment to their constitution since 2016 that says water is a right of the Slovenian people. Shouldn't we have something like that in our constitution? There's got to be something somewhere. Let's take a look and find out. Almost 2 years ago, Slovenia made drinking water a constitutional right. This was big news. You may have heard about it. Okay, it was big news to people who care about everyone having access to water, so a lot of us didn't hear about it here. But it is big news. Now, let's just read it and see what it says. Everyone has the right to drinking water. Water resources shall be a public good managed by the state. As a priority and in a sustainable manner, water resources shall be used to supply the population with drinking water and water for household use, and in this respect shall not be a market commodity. The supply of the population with drinking water and water for household use shall be ensured by the state directly through self-governing local communities and on a not-for-profit basis. Oh, Nestle, I don't think you can come in there and bottle public water for $200 a year and sell it for profit. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, look, I know we have nothing like this in our Constitution, but there must be something that generally addresses public resources being preserved for us, especially when we're talking about something we need to live. Okay, now let me say, the whole net neutrality thing, the internet is a utility, and our government's decided that it is okay for companies like Spectrum to control it and say that some websites get faster speeds than others, and potentially eventually they can just shut down some sites altogether. But, you know, really, we don't have to have the internet to live. I mean, we literally don't have to have it. It's done some great things. It has helped save some lives, I'm certain, but we don't actually literally have to have it. You can't go very long without water. So I'm thinking that somewhere in our Constitution there is something that talks about vital public resources being protected by the government and not being sold for profit. So let's find that, because it's got to be in here somewhere. Okay, let's see. Article 1. Well, this is about Congress and how Congress is made up and what their duties and powers are. I don't think I'm going to find it in here, but let me just check. Section 9, this looks kind of weird. The migration or importation of such persons. How do you import a person? Don't you just import goods, things? I don't know. This isn't what we're looking for, but we'll come back to it later because this is strange. Okay, nothing there. Article 2 is about the president, nothing there. Article 3 is about the courts. Not seeing anything there. Let's try Article 4. Yeah, this says no person held to service or labor in one state under the laws thereof escaping into another. This is in Section 2. Why would you be held to service or labor, and why would you escape to another state? Wouldn't you just move there? That sounds pretty weird too, but we'll come back to that another time. I'm not saying anything about water here. Okay, look. There's got to be something in the Bill of Rights. The first 10 amendments, there must be something about right to vital public resources. Okay, let's check it out. All right, Amendment 1. I know this is a good one. All right. Freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom to assemble, freedom to petition the government for redress of grievances. I don't know, I don't really see anything that's, those are all great things, but I don't see anything that's really applicable. Amendment number 2, if you are in on the gun control debate, you should know what this is, and if you don't, get out of the gun control debate till you do some research. Amendment 3, it's about soldiers being quartered during wartime and in peacetime without consent of the owner. Amendment 4, unreasonable search and seizure. Amendment 5, about grand juries, that's important. Amendment 6, speedy and public trial. Amendment 7, suits at common law, nothing about public resources. Amendment 8, excessive bail shall not be required. Not sure we're doing that right either, but that's another video altogether. Number 9 just says that, you know, one right in the Constitution can't be used to override another right. Amendment 10 is about states' rights. All right, I'm not a constitutional expert, but I have been to law school, and I don't really see anything jumping out at me. All right, let's look through the rest of the amendments. Maybe there's something here. So we've got suits against a state, election of the president and vice president, abolition of slavery, that's good. Not what I'm looking for, but very good. Due process, rights not to be denied on account of race, very good. Not what I'm looking for, but very good. Income tax, election of senators, oh, prohibition, wow, what a stupid time that was. Women's right to vote, 2-term limit to president, poll tax, right to vote at age 18, compensation of congressional members. I don't see anything. On its face, our Constitution does not say that our vital public resources are protected to be governed by our government, to be used for us, and not to be sold as a commodity for profit. I don't have anything else to tell you guys. We failed on this one. Slovenia 1, US 0. Until next time, adio. And if you want to catch the next in the Constitutional series, be sure to subscribe for weekly updates and practical travel tips.